It's Friday night once again. We got the Bengals headgear on, and the Super Bowl is next weekend. So let's see if we can get some folks up in here. It's Friday night with the Crisco Man. It's time to sing and dance again. Let's have a good time. Let's have fun. Taking your request. Let's see if we get some folks in here. All my rowdy friends have settled down, and there seem to be more in the late night songs. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Everybody just wants to go back home. I've seen my wilder nights and days, and I have seen my name at the top of the page. Hey, what you say there, VA Moon? I need to find some friends just to run around. And nobody wants to get drunk and to get loud. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. Me and my rowdy friends have settled on down. What's going on? How y'all doing? What y'all know good? Y'all started planning for y'all Super Bowl party yet? Obviously, everybody can see who I'm pulling for. I got my Bengals beanie cap on. How about this thing? Tell me about old Mamie and the new kids on the block. Well, old Mamie's doing well. Mamie Cinderella, Bo Cephas. Bo Cephas is getting more rambunctious by the day. And yeah, he's something else. He has a very fixated brain, and he likes to um, he's pretty much a magician. You know, he likes to do crazy things. No, not sure. Could be any day now, though. Oh yeah, we know what he likes to do. Yup. Oh, Bo Cephas. Bo Cephas, the legend of Bo Cephas. Whew. Had my little pizza tonight. It's funny because I was actually listening. I live out in the woods, you see. My woman, my kids, my goats, and me. Yeah, I live in the South, Anthony Pena. Yeah, pizza's awesome. Had some pepperoni. You know what was funny though? I was listening to. So I had on my phone. I had this song. It's called the Conversation with Hank Williams Jr. and Waylon Jennings. So it goes, Hank, let's talk about your daddy. Tell me how Miss Audrey loved that man. Just sit on the bottle horse. Tell you about the drifters and the cowboy band. Well, if you ever heard his song. So all of a sudden, you know, they play different songs in the pizza place. And this song comes on, which was so cool, you know. What's say there, buddy Blake? What's say there? We got some folks in here. Hope y'all are having a great weekend so far. What's going on? Paid Production, David Sports Report. What's going on? Y'all getting ready for the Super Bowl next weekend? The weather, the weather's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's right around 30 degrees. I got friends in lone places where the whiskey rounds and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. Yeah, I've been watching lately. I've been watching some good old 1985, 87, 1990 country music awards, and just the music. Y'all need to check it out. Y'all want to see some good country music, the best. Y'all need to check that out. Check out some Ricky Skaggs. Check out some Randy Travis, the Judds. Um, just great music at that time. So I'm starting to, make some videos on the Super Bowl this week. Next Sunday is the Super Bowl. This Sunday here is the Pro Bowl. Any of y'all, just curious, any of y'all got any Bengals gear or Rams gear or bad news about Joey? What's that? What's that, David? I am going to eat the Rams. Ah ha ha, Pac Man. Go Tigers. Yeah, I actually bought this hat when this I bought this when Joe Burrow, went to the Bengals, and at the time I left knee injury. What, David? Did he have something in practice? I didn't hear anything about this. Thanks, Pac. Thanks, Pac Man. Yeah. Apparently, David, sports reporters reporting that Joe Burrow had a some type of injury, a knee injury of some sort. What's everybody up to? I got the little talk show on right now. From practice, man. I listen. I don't even know why Joe Burrow would be um, at this point. He needs to have the red shirt on. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know why Joe Burrow would even possibly risk an injury. That'd be crazy. Can y'all imagine something like that happening? An injury the week before the Super Bowl. That would be just unbelievable. Truly can't even imagine that. Oh, Joe, you know. Joe Burrow. I'm pretty sure next week. I'm gonna do that, by the way. Hope Joe. I wanna do that next week. I'll try to if there's any cakes or king cakes or anything like that, cookies. Hey, what's going on, Trenton the Sip? Anything. Uh, let's see, anything Bengals related this week as far as in Louisiana, in the grocery store, cake or whatever. I may just make like little videos this week. We'll see how that goes. Just quick little videos just to show y'all. Just want to give a real Bengals feel around the area. If I see any billboards, I know closer to Baton Rouge, they've been putting up Go Burrow billboards. Yeah, if there is one, trying to, I definitely will at least make a little video about it. Definitely check out the area. Maybe there'll be some cookies or something pulling for the Bengals. I know you got a lot of underdogs. I mean, I think. Well, I talked with one person today that was for the Rams. One person, but 9 out of 10. I mean, I'm pretty much everybody else that I've talked to is pulling for the Bengals. Go Tigers! Yeah, did y'all hear something that Coach O was possibly offered or something? I didn't read the whole article to go coach defensive line or some sort with Alabama. I don't know. I had read something. Maybe y'all could shed a little light on it a little bit more. Yeah, I thought we did pretty good. Dave, I thought we did pretty good, buddy. Um, Obviously, you always want to do, you always want to, you know, get the most out of a draft class. But I think we definitely, obviously improved the team. But I think it was going to come down to now we looking at the quarterback position, and is Miles going to be able to stay healthy? Because I don't know about you, but I think this is Miles Brennan's team, man. I think that's why he came back. I think that this is his team. It will never happen. Old Trent wants to hear some banjo. Ooh, we're a long way away from a banjo, but you never know. LSU looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited about that. What about the Saints? Who do y'all think is gonna be head coach of the Saints? What's up, Charlie? How you doing, Charlie? How's everybody's weekend kicking off so far? Interested to see if we get some Bengals fans up in here too. Talk some Super Bowl. I saw that. They also sound like they want to interview Eric Bieniemy. Obviously, y'all know who that is. He was a really good running back. But Eric Bieniemy is the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, and so that definitely would be an interesting hire. I think the Saints will yeah, I think the Saints will sign somebody soon, a new head coach. I think I think something's gonna happen pretty soon there. Hey, what about? I saw that Doug Peterson ended up going to the Jaguars. What do you guys think about that? He won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, and then kind of struggled. But what do you guys think about that? Don't get Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin, hey, Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin deserves another shot to coach in the NFL, man. Lane Kiffin's gonna bring Matt Corral with the Saints. Wouldn't that be something, my Trent? Wouldn't that be something? We'd have you as a Saints fan. Another coach in Jacksonville that won't succeed. Oh, Tigers. Oh, Pac-Man. All right, we're loading up the room now. We got 30 people watching. All right. When the Steelers... What's up, Ashley? Who the Steelers going to get as a quarterback? Might get Jameis Winston? I don't know. Or I could see you guys trying to trade for somebody. Maybe Taysom Hill. Lane Kiffin's going to Jacksonville State. Sean Payton. You mean Charlie? Sean Payton. Sean Sean Payton ended up deciding, he stepped down. He just felt that it was time to go and he needed a break. Coach was the best. Go Tigers. I don't know, man. I like Corral. I think Corral maybe needs to sit a year. Well, let me ask you this, Trent. Is Corral a first round pick? Would you agree that Corral goes in the first round? I certainly do, and I think the run on quarterbacks is going to be very, high. You got teams looking for coaches, quarterbacks, and I think that there's going to be a lot of reaching in the first 10 picks. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to baseball season, too. I believe the high school baseball starts this weekend. Corral runs too much. Well, I'll tell you what, as a Saints fan, I'm going to tell you, if I could get Corral, I'm going to just tell you, if I can get Corral to the Saints within, I'd say, well, if he falls to 18, I definitely would see the Saints taking him. We got 40 people watching, man. Thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate y'all smashing that like button. We're trying to get, let's see if we can get to 1,200 tonight, y'all. Let's see if we can do that. We get some singing and having a good time. Washington State, where I want to see him go. Okay, what a Washington did. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Trent's mentioned in Washington. Did y'all hear that the Washington, formerly the Redskins, have changed their name to the Commanders, Washington Commanders? So what do you guys think about that? Y'all like the name? I kind of like the. They were talking about naming them the Red Hogs. I thought that would have been a cool name. That Washington team was well known for the nickname of the Hogs, the offensive line. They'd call them the Hogs, and they had the fans. They would dress up like some hogs. They had the nostrils on the nose. Yeah. Washington is, yeah. Trent like the Redskins. Yeah, I think they were the Redskins. Now they're the Commanders. So you gotta wonder who's gonna be the next team to change their names. So we'll see how that goes. NBA All-Star Weekend should be coming up as well. I don't know if you heard anything about that. Is that this weekend? I'm not sure. I think that actually may be this weekend. Does anyone know for sure? If not this weekend, next weekend is the Super Bowl. So I know it won't fall on the same weekend as the Super Bowl, so it would be the weekend after. Then we got the Pro Bowl Sunday night. I've been watching, I think right now as we starting to get into, basketball, that's kind of what's on. That's where we going right now in baseball. Into the end of basketball, the start of baseball. I got to try to make me an LSU game this year. I hadn't gone in a few years there to a game. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right there, Trent. Yeah, you're probably right on that one. I think we would have heard more about it. Anybody got any song requests for Chris Goldman tonight? Got the old Jimmy Kimmel on the tube right now. Yeah, I've been posting some. Let's go. Good question, Trent. Trent got the good questions tonight. Well, first of all, I'll tell you that. What's up, Caden? First of all, I'll tell you about Alex Box. I've been to two college. Well, I've been to three college baseball stadiums. I've been to, of course, LSU. I've been to UL, and I've been to McNeese State. Those three college stadiums, college baseball. I don't know, man. I love it. I mean, it's just, it's I guess we all partial, to our favorite teams, So if if you're an Ole Miss fan, well, obviously you'll be partial to your stadium. I just I love it. It's a lot of fun to go to a game. But like I said, I've had fun at McNeese State game. I've had fun at UL Raging Cajuns games. Interestingly enough, let me tell y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Coach Ogeron's, the atmosphere, everything, man, it's awesome. I love it. Um, it's just, it's a great time. It's just a really good time. Coach O's son, Parker Ogeron, has accepted a job with the UL Raging Cajuns. So, he's going to be, I don't know exactly what position, but so we may be seeing Coach Ed Ogeron around Cajun Field. I mean, you got to wonder, is there a potential that Coach Ogeron and his son end up coaching in some form with the Raging Cajuns? Now, we know that Coach O is a great defensive line coach, obviously. But wouldn't that be something to have Coach O coaching in some form in the Louisiana Lafayette's Raging Cajuns? That would be really something. Him and his son on staff. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, we all pretty partial to our teams. That's part of being a fan. I know they've been having the fan days, or I guess you'd say the meet and greet days for LSU softball. What do you guys? So let's do a little. We only got a week to talk about this. So, what do you guys got planning for the Super Bowl? Yes, it is. Alex Box is the best. What do you guys got planned for the Super Bowl? Y'all are starting to get y'all pregame menus going. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's sure gonna be fun to watch old Joe Burrow. Yeah, Trent. I hear you, buddy. When them Cajuns get crazy, watch out. Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Yeah, them Cajuns. Yep, you're right, brother. Bengals 28. Hey, that's a great prediction. I'm gonna wait to give my prediction. I still haven't really dissected the two teams head on. You know, I want to see if I can find where one team kind of has a real advantage, in the game. I will say this though: this is not going to be an easy game for the Bengals at all. This Rams team with Von Miller, Odell Beckham, Matthew Stafford, they really took some chances this year and made some trades to try to better themselves and make a Super Bowl run. So it was about having it gel together, and they had actually struggled, against the 49ers. I believe I'd heard they lost 6 in a row against the 49ers. And so for them to, win the one that counted, got to give them props for that. Yeah, so you guys think it's going to be a high scoring game? I do. I think it's going to be I'm going to tell y'all. Let me just kind of think about it for a second. So, you got Stafford on one side, who's the veteran quarterback. Played for the Lions, played for Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs, Detroit Lions, and gets traded to the Rams. In his first year there, he's playing for a Super Bowl. Um, so gotta be a big thing for him. And then you got on the other side, you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and you got these guys who at the beginning of their careers, and you know they just seem to find a way to hang in there and pull the win when it counts. I'm enjoying hanging out with y'all, man. I hope y'all all are doing good. As an Ole Miss fan, looking forward to Mike Hilton versus Cup. Sure. Okay, so let's talk about that, guys. So Trent brings up an interesting point. We got a guy that played for Ole Miss, Mike Hilton, versus Cooper Cup. So Mike Hilton is a defensive back. So do you remember watching him play at Ole Miss, Trent? Was he pretty good? I'm not that familiar with the name, but do you remember watching him at Ole Miss, and was he a pretty good player? Stafford versus Burrow, Chase versus Cup, ODBJ Boyd. Oh man, yeah, very good observation, Caden. Very very good observations. You bring up a lot of good points there. Stafford, Burrow, Chase versus Cup, OBJ versus Boyd. I like to put Chase versus OBJ because they both played for LSU. And Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and Von Miller. Then you got Hendrickson, who played for the Saints last year. Yeah, those matchups are going to be great. I don't know that. I don't know that Chase. I'd have to look at it. I need to look at a game by game breakdown. I mean, what is Chase's lowest game output this year? So let's ask Ashley a question. So Ashley, who do you think is going to be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers next year? Would you prefer that the Steelers go and get a veteran quarterback, maybe somebody like David Carr from the Raiders, or Jameis Winston, who was with my Saints last year? Or would you rather see your Steelers go out and draft a quarterback? I'll give you my honest opinion, um, Ashley, on the Steelers. I think the Steelers got Najee, the running back from Bama, who did really well this year. I think he's got a very bright future. I think the Steelers' best bet of success is to be that running team with that pocket passing quarterback. And I think the Steelers would really do well to go after somebody like, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be out there. I was watching Jay and the Bay's live stream. Y'all check out Jay and the Bay. Um, if y'all haven't heard of Jay and the Bay, y'all go check out Jay and the Bay. Got a great channel. He's a 49ers guy. But yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo sounds like he's not gonna be in Frisco next year. They're gonna go with Trey Lance. They're gonna give the reins to him. It sounds like. So I don't know if I'm a team like the Steelers, the Saints. I want a veteran quarterback. Yeah, Jay and the Bay. Yep. Jay and the Bay's got a great channel. Yeah, I was on there talking with Jay last night for a little while. Jay's a good dude. I'll tell you what, he should be very proud. I know he is too of his 49ers because I tell you what, they actually went from a wild card. If they'd have lost against the Rams in that final regular season game, the Saints would have snuck in the playoffs. So they went from a wild card. They beat they even beat the Packers in Green Bay, knocked the Packers out. And let's go Bengals, beat those 49ers. Matt Corral is one. Yeah, Matt Corral. Steelers. Yeah, isn't that funny? All those teams, Trent, look all those teams you mentioned, man. All those teams right now are waiting for free agency, man. You got hey, Trent, don't forget the Buccaneers, man. You got all these teams that are waiting, chomping at the bit. Who's going to be their starting quarterback next year? And I'm just telling you, I'm looking at it. I don't see the rookie crop coming in of quarterbacks this year as one of the better ones that I've seen in the years past. Just being honest, I don't see a Joe Burrow in this year's draft or a Justin Herbert or somebody like that. I mean, in fact, the quarterback crop right now,
I really believe Corral may be the number one quarterback, you know, out there. And you know what, Trent, you're 100% right. You're taking a chance. You're taking a big chance on Corral. You know, he seemed to be an injury prone quarterback. Well, Jimmy G was sat under Brady for a few years in New England. Hey, what about Gronkowski? Nobody's talking about him. Is he gonna re-retire Rob Gronkowski? Is that now that Brady's done? I hadn't heard anything that he would, you know, go ahead and re-announce his retirement. Now the question was also posed. I asked Jay. I said, "What do you think? Where do you think Garoppolo ends up next year? You know, or do the Saints look at Garoppolo?" Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that's a good point, Caden. I think Gronk is gonna look and see who the quarterback is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Gronk retires. I think he specifically came back to play with Tom Brady. You know, so I think he retires. I mean, him and Brady were very close. Uh, did some great things, but I think he's done. Matt Corral, I don't know. Matt Corral's gonna get. Yeah, I don't think Gronk plays um, anymore. Hadn't heard anything though, but I don't know if y'all watch wrestling. We can touch base on that. So it was the Royal Rumble last Saturday, and interestingly enough, Ronda Rousey, for you MMA fans out there, you wrestling fans, she ended up winning the Women's Royal Rumble. So I'm a Ronda Rousey fan. Yeah, Ronda returned. Yep, Ronda Rousey is good for wrestling, I think. Yeah, yeah, check it out, man. Go look. You know, she came back. She won the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of the Pro Bowl I'll watch. I do look forward to media day and next week and all that. You know, different storylines. I know they're gonna do a big draw up of Joe Burrow. I'm sure Coach O. You gotta wonder if Coach O is gonna be at the Super Bowl. I would think he would be. Yeah, that is fun to watch. You're right, Caden. That is a lot of fun to watch. A skills challenge. Um, you know what I used to look forward to? You can go on YouTube and watch a bunch of these, but they used to have the NFL quarterback challenge. And what it is, the quarterbacks would have to see who could throw the ball the longest. and then they'd have to, you know, do these little obstacles and all. John Cena. Yeah, I remember one of the better players was Randall Cunningham. Have you guys ever heard of Randall Cunningham? Randall Cunningham played quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles back in the day. And this guy was just phenomenal. He could throw it, he could run, he could take off and run. He was amazing. So y'all need to check out Randall Cunningham if y'all never heard of this dude. Played for the Eagles, played for the Vikings at the end of his career. All right, y'all. I enjoyed chatting with y'all. Thank y'all very much for hanging out. We had about 45 people in here. So I appreciate y'all all hanging out with me tonight. And never know when you're going to see me again. You never know when you're going to see me again. Might be tomorrow morning. Might be in a few hours. Who knows? But thank y'all once again for joining in. Y'all have a great night. And go Tigers. Later, y'all.